Ladies and gents, fans and fam, welcome to the It's More Than Just Money movement channel. My name is Precious and I am joined here by my lady Masechaba. My lady, welcome.
How are you?
I'm always amazing. How are you doing?
I'm lovely, thank you.
That is very awesome. You look very beautiful.
Just like you.
Ooh. So we are going to be talking about our segments today. We will be introducing our segments. My space is a lot more in agriculture. And my lady here enjoys speaking a lot to young people, leading conversation in that space.
Yeah.
My lady, what do you talk about a lot with these young people?
I'll be talking about business. I think the light-hearted side of business, entrepreneurship, the side that nobody tells you about. I think the dark side, because all we see is the glitz and glam.
Yes.
But how did you get to the glitz and glam? You know, the sweat, everything, just unpacking that. Our system, how it's structured. I think we can learn quite a lot about that. And black tax, such stuff. So I think those are just a few things that we'll be talking about. Is there black tax? Some people think it's not there. Some people say it is there. You know, so having such conversations would be amazing to just hear what people think of that. Yeah.
I love that very much. I believe we do believe in ecosystems, but I also believe that we can break them down to our own little ecosystems. So I'd love to believe that this is a very great beginning of a lovely journey because we are building our own ecosystem now. This is alternative education platforms. Of course, I mean, we get to learn from people who are actually practitioners in the things that we believe in, and they get to lead us and show us the way and tell us exactly what they do. You know, what do you think about mentorship and finding coaches? Because I think that's one of the other ways that you can structure your own educational ecosystem going on.
I think everyone, or not really everyone, but if you see yourself, or if you see yourself in a certain way, you need people who will guide you. You know,
always.
As the Zulu saying, indlela ibuzwa kwabaphambili, or something like that. You know, and you can't get through stuff or make, well, not really make proper decisions, but I always believe that mentorship is very important in one's life. You need people to guide you. You need people to show you a different perspective, like I said earlier. That,
Is this something you needed yourself that you know young people need because you needed it maybe?
Conversations, honest conversations.
Great.
You know, I think growing up and getting into adulthood, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's the ghetto because you get here and you think, you know, and
Nobody told us.
Nobody told
we
us.
We have to figure it out.
Nobody told us. But at least if, for example, I aspired to be a business owner, you know, and if I was to have someone who's a mentor and they've got a business, a successful business, I don't think I'd make as many mistakes as someone who started without anyone on their side.
Yeah.
You know, so.
You enjoy speaking about our system as well?
I'd love to learn. Yeah, I think
yes.
I'd want someone who would explain it and unpack it properly. Yeah, but I see how things are. There's a lot of unfairness in a lot of departments, in a lot of in how things are.
I hear you. I'm very excited to hear more about your segment.
I think I'm also excited to hear about yours as well. Because farming, I think farming is something I've always wanted to do. But that one thing that has always stopped me is, where am I going to get the land to do all of this?
Land is everywhere. Land is everywhere.
Is it?
It is.
But I can't just go out there and start farming.
Of course you can't.
Exactly.
System. So the system exists, so we need processes.
Yeah.
So
that's where you come in.
I started my farming journey particularly because my father himself is a farmer, a second generation farmer. He believed a lot in his father's farm and he believed that it was his duty to continue on that piece of land. I got to see that. I was very inspired by how he did it and how he was going about it. The other thing is that I believe in generational wealth. Land being one of them, things like genetics being some of those, you know, inheritance comes with a lot. And from my perspective, farming was one of the mind-opening things for me. I started learning from him. He was literally my first mentor in that space. Soon thereafter, I picked up skills. I learned how to germinate seeds. So I became a player in the value chain. I enjoyed that very much, yes. I ended up doing so much. I ended up being the go-to person. So I'm very excited to be here, to be using this platform to educate others because, the internet is a force multiplier.
It is.
Instead of speaking to one person, I can make one video that reaches tens of thousands of people. So I'm absolutely excited to share a lot of that story with everybody. And I'll be bringing exciting guests, researchers, scientists, practitioners, farmers, experts as well, and other people in the food space because food affects all of us.
Yes.
Whether you're the consumer, the producer, the processor. We have a lot of young chefs today. They need more products to work with. So that's me. I'm quite excited and I think we're going to have a great time.
And I think a lot of people would be very interested in watching your segment because we grew up the agriculture side being a male-dominated sector, and now I see women entering the industry. Young women.
It's very beautiful.
Yes, it is. And it's inspiring. And there's money.
There is money. There is money. So, like you said, you've always wanted to farm. I really believe that it's somewhere in us. You speak about our history and our mindsets. Some of the things that cause us to do what we believe we need to do, as much as I believe in genetics, something is actually kicking in. So you might find that 2 generations before you guys were actually farming because we were actually sustainable, right? I hope to bring that spirit back. I hope to encourage and bring confidence in the people who really believe that they need to do something with the land.
Yeah. So that's us. I hope you guys will tune in and love everything that we're yet to bring to you.
Very excited about this time. Hope to see you guys soon.
Bye-bye.